What is going on, you guys? And welcome back. Doing a Q&A video today, but check this start out. Capturing the flag, boom, pick up the double kill, 2 assists, got my Predator missile. I'm already rolling right off the bat. I'm going to call that in and pick up a triple kill. Almost getting that quad, would have picked my Reaper up instantly. This has been easily my favorite kill streak setup recently, is the 4-8-16 with a hardline. That is Predator, Reaper, and Osprey Beast. I'm going to do another video about that later, but for today, let's get into this Q&A. All of these questions were submitted from you guys, so thank you so much for that, and let's get it started. The first one comes from Deadman660. He said, when did you start gaming, and what was your favorite game when you started? Well, thanks for the question. Basically, I started gaming with the N64 and Nintendo 64. Got it, I think, when I was about 4 years old, maybe even 5 years old, so I started out young, and that's kind of where the 64 in my gamer tag came from, is the 64 from Nintendo 64. But I got my start with that, and the first game I got was Mario Kart 64. I can remember playing it very vividly, and it was an amazing game. I was just shocked at the technology, to be honest, and like that was even possible. Like, I was playing this game on a TV, but just kept advancing from there, I guess, because now look at what we got. Anyways, next question comes from The Boss Is Out. Hey Stone, how did you come up with the idea for And We Are Live series that you do? I was wondering ever since I first subbed. Well, I actually got the idea from, it rooted from the Deluxe 4. If you guys haven't heard of him, he's a legend in the shoutcasting community, and there's really not many shoutcasters out there. But that's kind of where I got started, and I was leaving him ideas and comments and saying, you know, stuff that he should do in the series and things that he should implement. And he's very crude in his videos as well. So it's very rude to a lot of the people, stuff like that. So I wanted to take a different aspect of that. I wanted to change it up a little bit, and I had my own ideas for it. So eventually I started YouTube, and then a few months after that, I got the idea for the series. And it all just took off from there. And it has honestly been incredible. I absolutely love doing it. Talking to people and reading your guys' comments on the videos, it's one of the best things ever. Next question comes from Pennies, Not Penis. What would you do if YouTube shut down? And would you still be playing as much as you do now? I think I would definitely be playing as much as I do now. Probably even more, because to do the videos, I take my time out of myself gaming. When I would normally be gaming is when I would be making videos and editing things, putting them together. So if anything else, I'd be having more time to play, but I wouldn't have as many people to play with. Not a lot of my friends really game. So that's kind of why I started doing YouTube, was to meet people, and I might talk about that later. What would I do if YouTube shut down? I would be pretty sad, but you know, it's not the end of the world. I still have met a lot of people through this, and talking to them just in-game is more than enough. Next question also comes from the same person. If you didn't get money making videos, would you make just as many videos as you do now? I think I definitely would. I started out not making any videos or any money, and I uploaded more often than I do now, and my content was not nearly as good. This is anything, if anything, has definitely improved my quality of footage, I think, and I don't know, I guess it adds an incentive, but to be honest, at the level that I'm at, it's very low, it's very minimal, so it's not that much of an incentive. My incentive is just getting your guys' comments. If you've been following me for a while, if you've been subbed for a while, you know that not a lot of my real life friends actually play COD or any games for that matter. So that's kind of why I've been watching YouTube videos for over a year, and you know, being able to go on and talk about something and get into this community. These are all people that are like myself, and we're all gamers. We're a very tight-knit community. So that's kind of why I wanted to get myself into it and meet some people in it, and it's definitely been treating me well. I always have people to game with now, and I always encourage you guys to meet up and game with each other. A lot of people have met through this little connection, and it's definitely been fun. Next question comes from Grizzly J96. Awesome video, Stone. What do you like to do when you're not gaming, schooling, or sleeping? Well, that is pretty much the trifecta of things, but no, I'm pretty social, hang out with friends, do whatever, and then I also golf, and I also play the acoustic guitar. I'm not sure if any of you guys play guitar, but I picked it up a few years ago, and it's been pretty fun. I also snowboard a lot, and I used to skateboard, and I also skimboard. Anything with boards, really. I'm pretty much of a board sport guy. Alright, let's go to the next question. This comes from Meat Hall. Why you started, how, and when did you get big? What are your opinions on your parents, classmates, and stuff? My parents are wonderful, classmates are alright, and stuff is good too. When did I become big? Probably about 1,200 subscribers, somewhere around there. I sent my MW Live series to Vicstar, who I've been following since. Here, I wrote it down. I went back to the very first video I ever watched of Vicstar. It was on June 28th, which was last year at some point. Before that, I was following XJaws, and those were the two main guys I watched. It's insane, to be honest, that Vicstar is like communicating with me and stuff, but he's just a friend. He's just a great guy, so it's really awesome being his friend. Anyways, when did I become big? That was pretty much when I became big. He posted a video on his COD Carnage channel, as well as made a video on his main channel, which was amazing. Literally watching that is funny. I watched it a few times, but him talking about me, because I've just been the subscriber for all this time, you know? But now I've kind of jumped out of that. Anyways, how did that happen? It was just from my MW Live series, making videos and working on my quality of content, I guess. That's always what I've been focused on. Why did I start? Like I kind of said before, it's just to meet people and to get involved into the community, have some say, and just make some friends, to be honest. Next question is from Roach. Have you ever played Halo, and will you ever make videos of you playing it? Halo 2 was my game. That was when I was competitive. That's when I was really into it. And I've made a story about this before of when I was in the 6th grade and we had a competition in school. It's pretty funny. If I find the video, I'll put the annotation below. But Halo was my favorite game. Might be making some content of it, probably not though. I only have ODST, Halo 3, stuff like that, and I haven't played in a while, so my skills are somewhat rusty. Next question comes from UKMC Gaming. Question, what other games are you planning on featuring in the future? Well, I might be doing Halo, probably not, but pretty much just COD, Battlefield 3, and Black Ops 2 when that comes out, but that's a whole nother topic right there. Next is Zachblade. What game got you into gaming, and what games got you into going online? Basically, the game that got me into online gaming was Halo 2. That was my game when that came out, because before that, Halo 1, just Halo, that wasn't online, that wasn't multiplayer. And then when Halo 2 came out, that was like, oh, multiplayer time, man. They came out dual wield and a bunch of stuff and online, and that was pretty much what threw me into online. I also played games like RuneScape and World of Warcraft, but those came after, and yeah. Next, that guy in the background, you are by far the best YouTuber. I know you did a while ago, but what do you think of zombies videos? Basically, I did do a few zombies videos, and that might be another game that I do, but zombies might be in the future. Look forward to it. Numbers? Oh, numbers. What's your favorite sports team? I don't really watch that much sports, but Lakers is my favorite team. And last question comes from MNT Machinima. What's your favorite game of all time? Halo 2 was definitely my favorite game. What kind of music do you like? Pretty much anything. I've been listening to some dubstep recently. And then, yeah, the last question, obvious. I'm just playing, guys. That's it for today, though. If you guys did like this, do want to see more of these, be sure to leave a like, give me some feedback, give me some perspective. Otherwise, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.